Introduce yourselves, pass the mic around, say what you do in the band.
My name's Anthony, and I play the fiddle. 4-string fiddle. Name's Corn.
Jesus Jake, play the drums.
I'm K-Mac, and I play the guitar.
All right. Maddie didn't say anything.
Hey, I'm Marty.
Marty. All right.
Hey guys, this is Cam Interviews. We are here with Memphis May Fire. If you guys could introduce your name and position in the band.
What's up? I'm Jake. I play the drums.
And I'm Marty Mullins, and I sing.
Contrary to popular belief, I actually don't play drums. I know we've put a lot of drum stuff in our tour updates as a joke, and people took it seriously. I cannot play more than one beat, which is actually a beat that I made up. It's not even a real beat. But one day, I hope Jake will give me lessons. Right, Jake?
It kicks off soon. What have you guys been doing? What have you guys?
All right, so Marty Mullins, what's it like performing vocals every night?
It's a tough life, you know. I
Can't even imagine.
it's being right up there and singing my heart out every night, and it's feeling like no other.
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario for me, I'll just grab a new pair of sticks. My job's pretty easy, so.
Yeah, obviously.
I met Kellen over MySpace, and when I was 19, I packed up and moved to Dallas to join the band. But grew up in Spokane, went to Shadle Park High School. Highlanders represent.
This guy's like top 5 outfit.
Man, he's gonna make me feel
I'd say
bad.
top
I mean,
3, maybe.
I mean,
even.
right?
Oh.
We all know it.
He does look pretty dang good.
Yeah. It's like male model style.
You just had to do that to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
We hired him to drive us. We had a van. We had like bunks in the back, and we woke up one morning. It must have been like 6 in the morning. To the van, like on its side, it's like sliding towards the side of the highway. And so, you know, like you're laying flat in your bunk, and we were all like probably at an angle like this. And we're all just holding on like, okay, well, we're going to die now.
Okay.
We've been playing sticks and kick the can.
How's the Truth Drums going?
You know, they've been lying to us a lot lately.
They do that. Just that's it.
I mean, there is a lot of fast food I won't eat. Every once in a blue moon, you know, I'll have a craving for McDonald's. Sometimes I'll give in, and I always regret it. It's such a bummer because no matter how good it tastes, it only takes like 15 minutes until I feel terrible. So, McDonald's, I wish it never existed.
Then last.
Yeah, they were actually songs that we were kind of a little bit hesitant.
Yeah, we didn't really
Yeah.
want to let him go.
Yeah. We were like, are we sure we don't want to save these for the next album?
Sure? Like, we should really have to.
Yeah.
We got to back up a minute. I want to explain the bunk setup that I built in the van.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you don't know, a 15-passenger van has 4 benches. And
Took the last one out,
Yeah, we did that for a while, but then we took 2 of the back ones out and put in this coffin-esque 4x4 unit.
A death trap.
Yeah, it was awful.
It worked, though.
It was a
It
good
worked.
idea in theory, but anyways, for some reason or another, I didn't sleep in mine that night, so I was in the front seat.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily,
yeah.
wearing my seatbelt, and I can't imagine what it felt like for the dudes that were in the coffins.
Oh, yeah, like rotating sideways.
Yeah, they seriously. Okay, so you know I'm a pretty big dude, and I fit in one just barely. But if you can imagine the van just wavering back and forth, like the space is this big.
Yeah,
They must have just
and a
been
whole lot to
slamming
it.
into the walls, like back and forth. And I'm so surprised I didn't flip because I was up front that time, and I woke up to the first swerve and saw it, and I thought that we were done for.
I thought that was it, yeah.
Yeah, the trailer, I could see it in the back of the mirror, and the van was like this. It was insane. Somehow he it
landed back on the ground, and he corrected it, and we all just kind of got out, and we were just like, okay, well, we're alive.
Speaking of tour, you guys have been a touring band for quite some years. What are some of your fondest tour memories?
Not being on tour. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know what's funny is that touring in a bus is really nice, and it makes everything a lot more comfortable.
All right, guys. So how's Aftershock going? Honestly, like you guys played at 1 o'clock, and you had a huge crowd, and you guys killed it. So how is it for you?
Yeah, well, we didn't even show up until after the earthquake. So, I mean, just experience the Aftershock was awesome, and our crowd was there's probably like 23 or 24 people, maybe like 22 people. It was wild. Man, I'll tell you what.
That's it.
The best answers ever. Good old Marty. It was awesome. It actually wasn't. I forget who it was, but someone told us that the sun was going to be like right on our stage at that time.
Oh,
and
I know them.
And it wasn't.
I know that guy.
We're looking out for you, that guy.
That guy.
Live somewhere like Florida and it gets, like 55 degrees and you're complaining. Stop. 44, negative 44 degrees, all right? Stop complaining. Jake's snot froze in his mustache on the way to Starbucks, and it was like 2 blocks, okay? I'll tell that story forever, because I looked over at Jake, and it was like a Dumb and Dumber scene. I was like, it's frozen in your mustache.
Yeah. And Mike from MXBX.
An email got sent to our management a month ago saying that we were announcing them, and then we didn't find out till 10:30 p.m. last night. So we had no idea that we were doing that, but like we found out last night and we were pumped. And luckily, we didn't have to say too much. We weren't up there for too long, so it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Should we tell the excuse?
Well, he says that there was deer blood on the road, and he hit it, and I don't know. I mean, first of all, we weren't near any forests. We were like out in the middle of like Montana or something, so there were no deer out there. But he said he slid on some deer blood. And I don't understand how many ton passenger van with a trailer slid on deer blood.
Well, I was so mad when he said that I walked a good half-mile back to inspect.
Yeah, he wanted to go see. He was like, "Where's that dang deer blood?"
There was no blood there.
No.
So I'm pretty sure he dozed out or something. But
yeah, that was scary.
We still love him to death.
Sure do.
I just won't tell you what compilation it's for. Ask about it. I dare you.
And so,
just like my dad always said, YOLO swag.
Hashtag though, right?
Yep.
The hashtag.
I used to have, in high school, like the super emo swoop shotgun blast haircut, and it was red, after I stopped dyeing my hair black. If you can imagine. And I know there's pictures of that floating around somewhere, like in our band group text or something. It was so bad. But that was cool just to be a part of that. Jake's a huge Simple fan or Simple plan.
I do.
Simple fan plan.
Tongue
twister.
I'm a Simple
That
fan.
one.
I'm a Simple fan of Simple Plan.
What I'm wondering.
Most of the breakdowns are like 35, 45 seconds after the record's over, and then we didn't even put those in. So.
Okay. So none.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Bonus track.
All right, guys. Well,